I'm Matthew Davey. I'm a 6th generation farmer here at Clinton Centre in South Australia on the Yorke Peninsula. We're a very big wheat lentil area over here, so they're sort of our main two, but we also grow barley, field peas, canola as well. We are very lucky. We've got a bit of a Mediterranean climate because we have the Gulf either side of the peninsula. We can be pretty mild at times. It also then makes harvesting a bit of a challenge come summertime. EasyRhiz kicks up and gets pretty tough to harvest some of the time, but we are pretty fortunate where we are as well. We're probably a bit unique in the fact that we run 4 liquid channels and 5 granular products on our seeder. We're pretty focused on soil health, nutrition, plant health. Our farm was taken up in 1887, so there's a lot of nutrients have been taken out over a long time, and we're pretty focused on trying to put back what's been taken out, leave it better than we find it. That's the aim, I think, of most farmers. So we use a lot of liquids because of that seeding time. Does make our seeding program a bit slower, but the advantages from it are very rewarding, specifically with your EasyRhiz inoculant. Seeding time, best nodulation we've had on pulses since we've started doing it. We inject it into the seed stream on our seeder just before the seed comes out of the ground. Gets mixed liquid and seed comes out, and they're the best nodules we've had of using any other product because it's easy. It's easy to do. The system we've developed for putting out seeding time is easy, it's clean, it's not messy. Your product's cheap, like comparatively. So between being easy and it being cost effective, it makes more sense to do it consistently because we're introducing the new strains that you're developing. We're keeping the levels in the soil very high as well. We want the Rhizobium and the pulses to produce more nitrogen than they need, so we can follow in with a good cereal wheat crop, canola crop year after and get those results then as well. So it's got the follow-on benefit. The EasyRhiz comes in the little freeze-dried vials that we keep in the fridge, and then we mix it with rainwater on our seeder. It has its own rainwater tank. We mix the vials in that, put that out through the seeder, inject it into the airstream at 40 litres to the hectare. It's very simple because we've got a tray of 10. We might put 15 in at a time, and that does 100 hectares. So you can do that once, twice a day. You get over a fair bit of ground. You just, mix it with rainwater, put it in the tank and let it go do its thing. It makes it very simple. It's a lot neater, cleaner than using peat or the granular inoculant. We used to use that originally back in the day. Got on pretty well with that, but sometimes it didn't like being left in the bin overnight. It would sort of suck in the moisture and sort of block up, whereas this we've had no problems. Also leaving it if we have to leave it in the seeder for a couple of days in the rainwater solution, we haven't found any reduction in its viability by the time we get back to putting it in the ground. Even on a really dry year, the way we do it, it's injected into the airstream, so it's going on the seed straight into the soil as a stream. On a dry year, we haven't found any reduction in nodulation. I think because it's going straight into the soil along with the seed. Something we were aware of, and it's obviously in your documentation not to do it, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen with the way seasons pan out. I think the first year was, it was 3 weeks in the ground dry before we had a rain. Still the best nodulation we ever had. The last couple of years we've had decile 1 droughts. Last year we put our whole program in dry, which first time ever, and our results from nodulation were still absolutely fantastic. And some of those lentils were in the ground for 4 weeks before they got a rain to grow, and the inoculant still showed up a lot quicker than people say pulses should start showing nodules. We're finding nodules. We have a very good start to the season this year, so everything's been sown into moisture. Those peas were the end of April, and within 19 days, 20 days, we're finding nodules on them easily. Like, I'm pretty sure if you went out there a week before, you might start to find a couple, but they're very visual, you can't miss them, and they are blood red which is what you want because pulses need nitrogen. What gets me up in the morning is the challenge. Every day is different. It's probably the one job where I've got a full 12 months before I'm back here, like putting the crop in again. So there's a chance to try a lot of things during this year. We're very big on on-farm trials. It's the way you learn things. And we see what works, what doesn't work, keep researching, seeing if there's some other product out there that's going to improve things. So it's that challenge. Harvest is always the best time of year because that's when you see your results and you can evaluate it and go again. So it's probably the challenge is the best bit.